Hi everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine for you, so let's get on into it. The first thing I do is put on my skin tint by Glossier. It's the Perfecting Skin Tint in the shade G9. It's my favorite foundation. I've been using it for years. It works great. It's great if you just want super duper light coverage and you want it to feel very light on your face. So I put that on, I'm just going to blend it in now. Okay, next I'm going to move on to my concealer. For my concealer, I use the Glossier concealer in the shade Light 2. It works really great. I've been using it for years as well. It's my favorite concealer. And then I just go in with a beauty blender and I just put it under each of my eyes. I do a couple layers because it's pretty buildable, so the more you do, the more coverage it gives. I'm going to move on to my bronzer. For my bronzer, I use the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal Light. I just kind of use it to contour my face a little bit, give my face a little bit more definition. So basically, I do a couple little lines just on my cheek, little line under my jaw. Repeat on the other side. Then around my nose. And around the edge of my forehead. And I just blend it all out really good. Next, I go in with my blush. So for my blush, I use Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Storm. It works really good. It's my favorite blush. It's really pigmented, and I really like how little you need in order for it to like do a lot on your face. So I just do one dot there, a small dot on my nose, and another little bit of a bigger dot on my other cheek. That's all you need, and it blends out really good, and it is quite pigmented. When I'm applying my blush, I like just pulling it up my cheek a little bit to give my face a tiny little bit more of like a little lifted look, because I do have a little bit of a round face. I just kind of touch up my concealer after to make it blend out nice. So the next thing I do for my makeup is my eyebrows. I personally don't fill them in. I used to fill them in, but I just like it way better when they're just gelled up a little bit and styled. The brow glue that I use is the NYX brow glue. Works really good. I used to use the Anastasia brow glue. Honestly, this is the exact same and it's way cheaper, so I've just been using this. It works really great. So I just go in and I swipe it upwards on my brows. Doesn't matter if they look a little crazy at first, because I go in and I finish them up with a spoolie after. Just gonna brush them up. Then I just go over them with a spoolie after and get them in the exact shape that I want them. So I just brush them up. I don't want them to be too crazy stuck up, but I do like them to be a little bit slicked up. Just my natural brows, just slicked up. Next things next is I go in with a little bit of my eyeshadow. I use the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. The color that I go in with, you'll see that a couple other ones have been used quite a bit, but the one I go in with right now is this lighter color, just because I don't want to do a super dark shade around my eyes, so I'm just going in with that. I just use my finger. I know you probably shouldn't, but it works for me. I don't use very much of it, just a little bit, just to brighten up my eyelids a little bit. There we go. That's all I do. Hardly noticeable, but I like it. Next thing, I curl my eyelashes, and then I put on my mascara. After I curl my eyelashes, I go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I've tried a bunch of different mascaras. This one is my favorite so far. It really defines your lashes. I really like it. So I go in and I just do my mascara. So once my top lashes are done, I just go and do my bottom lashes just a very little bit. I don't like them being super defined, so I just go over really quick. I just feel like too much mascara on my bottom lashes kind of takes away from my makeup, so I just like doing a very little bit down there. Okay, and now for the other side. Mascara is all done. Okay, we're getting close to being done. Next thing I do is I go in with this Fenty Beauty highlighter. It's in the shade Ruby Riches. It's kind of like a second little blush. It is completely mangled. I dropped it on the floor a while ago. I was really upset about it. It broke everywhere, so we're just using what we have left of it. Just put it on my cheek like I do blush. It's also highlighter, so it kind of brightens your face a little bit at the same time. I like my makeup quite blushy, so I think this looks pretty cute. And my last step of my makeup routine is a highlighter and my finishing spray. So I'm just going to do a little bit of highlighter. I just like putting it on my Cupid's bow, nose bridge. Then I use it on my finger to put in the corner of each of my eyes to brighten them up a little bit. And a little on each of my eyelids to brighten them up a little bit too. This is just a super duper natural makeup look that I'm doing today. So I just blend it out with my finger because it just works good. Over my lip. I'm not going to be using any lip products today, but if I did, I usually just use a lip gloss over top of everything. This is kind of the finished look, so it looks pretty nice, pretty natural. I'm just gonna use my setting spray. I just use the Radiant Finish by NYX. It works good. Whenever I have it, I use the Airbrush setting spray by Charlotte Tilbury. It works really good as well. But this one, it does in a pinch. It's way cheaper. It works really good. So I just use it over top of everything. I haven't done my hair yet, but that's the finished look. If you watched all the way to the end, please like and subscribe down below. Thanks so much for watching my video, and if you want to follow me on other platforms, I have a TikTok and an Instagram. It'll be linked down below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.